Welcome to Bitcoin Daily, 9 a.m. Central European Time on the dollar. We do this show every day, Monday to Friday, because we gotta know what's happening in Bitcoin, altcoins, and my hacked coin. FOMC meeting. Are we gonna dump? I'm gonna pump. What's gonna happen? And there's that, guys. There's that. So that's what we're gonna talk about today. Look at a little bit at the DXY dollar index as well. How's everybody doing in the chat, guys? The Central Player, what's up, man? How you doing? Batch, hey, good morning, TLI gang. Batch is in the chat. Aldrin, good morning, what's up? Mladen is in the chat, nice. Can you do a quick look at Lunk today? Price direction. Didn't Lunk dump like crazy? It's pumping up here a little bit. Let's go to 1 hourly time frame. Yeah, it looks bad. The guest of honor is still on summertime. Exactly. I'm still on summertime, guys. Sorry about that. Rolos, Doctrine of Drawing, morning, man. How you doing? I'm one. Sup? What's up? Football dream, bullish. Edward, good morning. How you doing? Also, we're gonna talk about expectations. We talked about that. I think like two streams ago, something like that. I'm gonna tell you something a little bit more about expectations. Was your intro so long, sir? So you have, time to enjoy the music a little bit, wait for the people to get into the chat and then, start. So, 10 minutes, I don't think it's too long, Get your morning coffee when you see the stream, 10 minutes, go to the bathroom, get ready, stuff like that. Garrett Solway says, a bit more upside until dump. A bit more upside until dump. Yeah, what Garrett Solway says, I'm not really interested in it. But he could be right, like but he was also calling down some kind of big dump. If we go down, it's gonna be a big dump. Nah. So Bubbly Fed, what's up? Good morning. Edward, legend in the house. Yeah, Edward is in the house, guys. Football dream, he's alive. Gordon, morning chaps, morning. Lucho, good morning. How you doing, man? So guys, as you saw yesterday, we had a FOMC meeting, and we are not dumping, guys. We are not dumping yet. We did move down a little bit up here. Which chart we're gonna look at? We're gonna look at this chart over here. We did dump. We pumped. There has been movement towards upside, downside, and we are still doing okay. So right now we are doing this, snake pattern, whatever this is over here. But we are, if you look at a little bit bigger time frames, we are still technically in this channel. Over here, and the channel is not changed. The channel is still, direction on the channel is still towards downside. Probability is still towards upside. The fact that we are not falling below this overall line over here, before we are not technically, outside of the channel. We did get outside channel a little bit up here, but you see it was only on the 4 hourly time frame, and then we had a bullish engulfing candle right back up again on the 4 hourly time frame, bounced on the channel up here towards upside. So still no direction just yet, and the FOMC meeting didn't do that much for us. Yesterday FOMC meeting, Fed interest rate hike was 0.75. Now that nothing, kind of nothing happened up here on the price because of the FOMC meeting. People are saying that CPI numbers are gonna have more impact. Well, whether they are gonna have more impact or not, we do not know. The only thing that we know is that FOMC meeting did not do much for us. There was volatility on the chart. We started with a move towards downside, bumped up towards the upside, towards the resistance. Once we hit the resistance, we are still waiting for some kind of breakout, something big to happen. Did not happen. We went down towards the support, held this support, started doing this shoe pattern up here towards downside, bounced back inside up here on the 4 hourly time frame. Right now we are still inside this channel up here. Not much is happening. Whether this is good or bad, that depends to be seen. We can look a little bit at DXY. You can see that DXY is still pumping towards upside up here on the 1 hourly time frame, 4 hourly time frame, still pumping towards upside. Daily time frame still pumping towards upside. It had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days of rapid move towards upside. It's still inside this channel towards downside over here, and we are thinking that it might actually get rejected and go down. It did not do that. We also said that alternative is that this is actually gonna bounce off of the support. It is bouncing off of the support towards the upside, but it's still not conclusive what's gonna happen next. Let me see, just remove these two lines up here so you can see this nicer. So we have this expanding musical instrument towards the upside in this channel over here, and right now we are doing this triple top up here to at the top up here. If it fails to go up here outside up here on the top up here, if it fails to do that and gets rejected, or it just starts getting rejected up here, maybe there is some kind of line over here and it gets down, that might be good for us. But in the long term, we need to get back below this this yellow line over here. So until it's actually gotten back below the line, this is technically still an uptrend, and you know, we gotta assume it's gonna continue in that way. So this is right now just consolidating up here at the top up here. Whether this is gonna explode all the way up to, you know, 120 and push us down, that depends to be seen. Can't see probably that meta NFT. So we're gonna see how this actually plays out, but it is pumping, you know, dollar is pumping towards upside in this channel up here. Big dump, you know, I think bigger dump might happen on the stock market than you know, on Bitcoin if we break the channel towards the upside, because we can go all the way up to you know, 180, 119, give or take how long this you know, this thing takes. But best case scenario for us right now is the, you know, coming some kind of top up here. Top up here, getting rejected by that top up here, going down to the, you know, support again over here, and then, you know, blasting through the support on the downside. That's like the, you know, the best kind of scenario that we can have on the DXY. Bitcoin on the other hand, as well, I think it's waiting to see what's the DXY is gonna do, what stock market is gonna do. Stock market did started rallying towards upside yesterday. Over here they started rallying towards upside, and then they closed on the downside. We also got a lower low on the charts up here. Let me see just 8-hour chart up here, because they are close. There is no divergence or anything like that on the chart. And what you can see here, we are having a pullback down here. Now this pullback is kind of normal. I mean, yes, we are breaking, but that doesn't mean that, you know, the stock market is just gonna dump for whatever reason. It can definitely continue pumping, but it's not breaking any kind of level. It's not gonna be today, it's not gonna be this week. I think it might pull back, you know, during the week, but you know, the big dumps are not coming just yet. And we are still in this, you know, expansion. So whatever you're looking at, if you're looking at, you know, Bitcoin, DXY, stock market, everything is, you know, these big channels or patterns or something like that, and it's just kind of, you know, trading in that range. So there is no big move coming just yet. Now Bitcoin up here, let's go to the 4-hourly time frame. Sorry, let's go to the daily time frame. Was daily time frame? Yeah, daily time frame. Let's do some other chart up here. Let's clear some. Yeah, these are just some, you know, just some levels on of resistance on the some levels on resistance on Bitcoin, 20.7, 21. When we start going towards upside, but that's not actually that you know, interesting. What is interesting is up here. So you can see here on daily time frame, did break below 20. And right now, you know, this sorry, below the 10, and right now this 10 moving average might actually act as a resistance. But we said this move towards the downside can, you know, easily come down to, you know, 19.8, or even all the way down to, you know, 19.5 or something like that. It's only after we go back below 19,000 or something like that that, you know, this problem might arise in the paradise, and you know, we are not quite there yet. We are not quite there yet. Weekly time frame also getting rejected by this 20 moving average right now. Today is Thursday, so we got still 3 days left, 3 days and 16 hours left on this candle close up here. So we're gonna see how that actually plays out. As long as it keeps above the 10 moving average, I would remain bullish. It might do something like this this week, and the next week it might pump above the 20 moving average, whatever that you know, might happen. We still got the lower lows on the chart, so nothing's happened up there. The only thing interesting happened right now is the FOMC meeting, and the FOMC meeting did not dump us down big time. Now I consider this actually a very good thing. I consider this very good thing that we didn't dump down on the FOMC meeting, because everybody yesterday, I didn't watch the FOMC meeting, I didn't watch what Powell was saying, but from what I hear and what I get at it, it was very hawkish, meaning it was very bad and very, you know, future bearish oriented meeting and conference. And I would have expected, you know, during some kind of time like this to, you know, dump down big time. And although we did pull down, we did not drop down big time. And although I did not see the conference and everything, I can look at the charts, because you guys who did see the conference, who did see the meeting, who were listening to what he was saying, you guys are pricing in this chart. You guys are, you know, going long, you guys are going short, you guys are trying to figure out what's going to happen, and you are taking positions on that. You guys, the big guys, the hedge managers, you know, the normal people, everybody is pricing in the charts, saying this is gonna happen next. So the charts are actually reflecting of what's happening right now. The fact that we are still in the channel, the fact that we did not dump big time, and so forth, and the chart doesn't look all that bad. Yes, it looks like we are, you know, getting squeezed down by these moving averages, but we are still not down, down dumping over here. There still might be some kind of expanding channel over here on the chart, something like this. How did I draw it? Like this? Not this line. This line is nice, but you know, there was expanding channel up here, something like this. There is still expanding musical instrument on the chart up here, expanding wedge, of course, up here. Also, last time we said these three moves up here, you know, usually or oftentimes, you know, break towards the upside. Sometimes you have this big move down before you go up. So this move towards the downside might be this move over here. And right now, you know, we might just break this towards the upside and go towards the upside. I think there is a big, you know, decent probability for that to happen. But you gotta know that, you know, any kind of chart is priced in by the market, by everybody who's participating in, you know, pricing in the chart. And when these large sums of people are, you know, trying to figure out direction of something, whether they're going to go long or short and stuff like that, the charts will reflect that, right? The charts will reflect that. So even though the FOMC meeting was very hawkish or bearish or however you want to call it, I think it's okay, because people already, I think you know, market already knows that we should, even though people said, oh, the pivoting is happening, this is happening, you know, it's gonna be good. So price started rallying up a little bit, right? And now or there is coming and saying, oh, this is bad, we are gonna increase, you know, we are not gonna stop, you know, we gotta be very much tougher. I think that normal people, the mainstream, the dump money, however you want to call them, everybody right now think, oh, this is gonna go down because they're hawkish. And I think the smart money is thinking a little bit differently and thinking that, you know, when everybody is on the short side, we should go on the long side, just to mess with them. So there is that. There has been some coins that are actually been pumping nicely lately. Chili's is one of them. Right now Chili is not actually there, but you know, Chili is actually breaking towards upside very nicely up here, and it's been rallying for a long time right now. Now the reason I'm mentioning Chili's right now is because Chili's have expectations of what's to come, and that's, you know, this World Cup 2022 in Qatar. And I think Chile is gonna do well until the World Cup, maybe even around the World Cup. But at one point, it will rally so much, it will have a big pullback towards the downside. Again, guys, sell the World Cup. Yeah, maybe it's the, you know, sell the World Cup kind of event. But you gotta understand, doesn't matter what it is. Expectations move the price. Expectations always move the price. It's not the finished product. There are good projects with a finished product, like take for example Chainlink, right? It's a good product, it's used by Google, by Amazon, by everybody, and you gotta ask yourself, like, what's the next big thing for Chainlink? Like, you don't have any more Googles, you don't have any more Amazons, right? What's the next big? Can it go towards the upside? Definitely will go towards the upside. What's the real price of Chainlink? I do not know, but it's not gonna pump the same way. For example, Dogecoin is gonna pump on the you know, expectation that you know, it's gonna be accepted as a currency on Twitter, right? It's not gonna pump as Chili's is pumping because you know, it doesn't have any kind of World Cup. It's not gonna pump like, you know, some kind of meme coin that comes out and it's the next big thing. It's not gonna pump up like some new L1 blockchain project that comes out for the metaverse and it doesn't have a finished product, but you know, the idea, the expectation is gonna, you know, be the next Ethereum killer. And if a lot of people think it's gonna be the next Ethereum killer or something like that, it's gonna pump. Expectations always pump the price more than, you know, actual, you know, value of the company. That said, guys, this also goes for when it comes to stock markets, right? You see companies like, you know, right now, you know, Netflix and Facebook and Snap dropping down like 70-80%. They are in terrible shape. And there's two questions you need to ask yourself. Number one, will the company die from this? Number two, what's the fair value of the company? And what is to come for, you know, next? If the company is not gonna die, if it's gonna survive, if it's, you know, still gonna stay profitable and stuff like that, right? That means that there is some kind of lower level, lower point lower price point on that company, that's gonna be some kind of bottom and it's gonna rally from there. So when most people are in fear, most people, you know, think that it's gonna go lower, something like that, you gotta think a little bit ahead of that. You gotta think like, it's not gonna die, and you know, they're building this next new stuff, and you know, the expectation of that is gonna pump the price. You know, you gotta buy the fear, you gotta buy the fear. So only thing that pops us now is a favorable XRP case. See, when it comes to XRP as well, XRP pumps because of, you know, also on the, you know, expectations that it's gonna win the case. Here's the thing, as soon as at least from what I think, as soon as XRP wins the case, you know, there might be some kind of initial pump and stuff like that, but you know, what is the next thing for XRP? How is the XRP gonna, you know, how is the XRP gonna, you know, move towards upside? What is the expectations for XRP after it wins the case? Because right now people are betting that it wins the case, is gonna pump, right? So the price, you know, people are expecting the price to pump in expectations of that. But once it comes there, what is the next thing, right? The same thing happened in the bull market. We came to the top of the bull market, you know, Elon Musk bought, you know, Bitcoin. This guy and that guy bought Bitcoin. Like, who is left to buy Bitcoin, right? So when you're expecting, you know, we pumped until the expectations did happen, and then, you know, it's kind of game over. Ripple IPO replacing Swift. Yeah, I mean, there definitely might be you know, expectations, and might pump on that. But I'm just saying that you gotta figure out what the expectation is, and you know, whether that expectation is gonna be met or not. Now, yesterday I also talked about, you know, my investment coin got hacked, and you know, it dropped down big time in price. It dropped down big time time in price down here. It went, I think it was 89% on this thing over here. 90% down. It's right now rallying towards the upside, and you know, I went from being, you know, plus 50% in profit on my on Rubik to being, you know, down minus 50% on Rubik. Now, that said, what did I do? Well, I was kind of thinking, is the project dead? No. Is the project still valid like it was last time? Yes. Are they still continuing working on the project? Yes. Is it gonna die? No, it's not gonna die. Is it gonna be here at the end of the bull market? Yes. Are the ideas still the same? Yes. So what did I do? I doubled my, you know, my position. I doubled my position. I used half of the money that I did the first time, and, you know, doubled my position around, you know, 25 down here, something like that. So I was thinking, let's buy the fear. I was thinking, let's buy the fear down there, and you know, because it was down like 60-70% at the time I did not buy it minus 89, unfortunately. But I was thinking, let's double my position. It's not gonna die. My average is gonna go down, and if I lose all the money of the investment, I'm gonna be okay. There is no problem, right? But nothing's changed. Yes, it got hacked, but nothing changed. Nothing changed. So I think it's gonna recover, and you know, I'm looking forward. You know, what is, you know, what is to come. So when something bad happens, when people are in fear, you know, when people, you know, hate something, the same thing with Bitcoin, right? I bought you know, not Bitcoin, but altcoins down here, right? On this first dump down here, June, July, up here. I think I start buying here, but it did go down a little bit more towards downside. But you know, when this big you know, dump happened towards downside, this you know, capitulation dump over here, this is where I started buying. So you know, I've been hodler ever since, you know, on altcoins, ever since, you know, we are down here at the bottom, right? I've been hodler ever since then, and you know, it's just the kind of thing you do. You know, you get, you know, when people are in fear with right now with Netflix, Facebook, Amazon, whatever, the stuff is going down 70%, you gotta figure out whether this thing is gonna die. If it's not gonna die, then try to figure out where the bottom should be at, what is the reasonable or, you know, cheap price, undersold price is, and you get onto that, right? That's like the best advice you can get. Also, you know, what are the expectations? When Netflix dumped down, I don't know if you remember, it's because they started losing subscribers. And then came this expectations that they're gonna change something, you know, something like that, and it pumped again. Most bearish man in the group to a moon boy. Deal is XRP. So expectations pump the price. There will be coins that are gonna pump big time, guys. Now let me show you one more thing, guys. Let me show you one more thing, because right now you can see on the charts that there are definitely coins that are pumping big time. There is API right now pumping like, you know, 15% today. It pumped like 15% yesterday as well, something like that. Like, it's going like crazy. API 3 is going crazy right now, but it's still down here in this, you know, this range down here. It is trying to climb towards the upside, right? There are other coins. Matic is right now up 10% up here, right? Met's up 10%. Our air is up 45% right now. This is not abnormal, guys. This is not abnormal. What I want to try to tell you with this is, do not chase the pumps. Let me explain to you why. Band is up 40% up here right now, right? Let me see other coins. Dusk is up, you know, 10%. Doesn't seem that much, but it's a little bit. It's a little bit. Phil is up 20% up here. Let me see up here some other coins. NKN is up 32% up here, right? And those are the big coins right now. What I'm going to try to tell you right now is that every single coin is going to have 40-50% moves from the bottom. So this bottom down here has been created. These kind of big moves that are happening right now. Every single coin is going to have that. You see Cardano down here, over here. At one point, it will have this, you know, big move up here. It will have this, you know, 50-60% move towards the upside. Let's see up here, other coins up here. Oh, this thing already kind of pumped on the Ethereum 2, stuff like that, right? But this is KYC. The KYC will also have a big, you know, move towards the upside. This is like 20-30%. Let's see up here. Mana up here towards the downside. It will definitely have a big move towards the upside, like 60-70% move towards the upside. All of these coins will have a huge big moves towards the upside. You can understand that. They do not have it right now. This might even be 100% move up here towards the upside, up here on Phantom. The big moves will happen on every single coin. So do not chase coins. Do not chase 40% pump. Just because something pumping doesn't mean that, you know, that's the only thing that's good in space. It's pumping because technical said, okay, right now it's time to pump, and it pumps. The best kind of ways to catch these, you know, 50-60% moves is to buy the bottom and kind of wait a little bit. Right? Kind of because sometimes we don't know actually when it's gonna pump, but you know, we kind of sense it's gonna be very, very soon, right? So when the pump starts happening, you know, these things, you know, they will pump big time. It's not gonna stay here down forever, right? It might, I mean, I'm not saying this, it's not gonna get prolonged and then pump over here. I mean, that could be the case as well, but everything will have, you know, 50-100% a pump eventually. It's just gonna happen. It's just gonna happen. That's just the way everything happens, right? So do not chase the pumps, these you know, 45% pumps, because when something pumps 45%, you know, somebody's already taking profits on that. So there is that. Don't expect much until June 23. I don't actually expect much until March 2024, and March 2024 is all the way up here. March 2024. So why am I not expecting much until March 2024? This is when the Bitcoin halving is happening. So I don't expect actually much until Bitcoin halving. What you're gonna see here, previous time, I can actually put indicator. Maybe this one. I put the dates up here. What you're gonna see here, that until halving, after from the bottom to the halving, we do actually go towards upside, but it's only after halving that you know, the price explodes. After halving, price explodes. It's happening every single time. But we hit some kind of bottom. We you know, do some, you know, move towards upside up here before the halving, and then we go towards upside. And this has happened before as well. Up here. We hit some kind of bottom, we go up until halving up here, and then we, you know, explode towards the upside, right? And this has been the case, I think, for past here as well. Same here, we hit some kind of bottom, we go up before the halving, and then we explode. So, you know, that's the kind of, you know, the way these things works, at least on Bitcoin. We hit some kind of bottom, then bottom goes over, then until halving we pick up a little bit, we get out the shorts, we consolidate, and then we explode towards the upside, right? And this is basically what you know, the game plan is for us right now. Hit some kind of bottom, accumulate, go up there, eliminate the shorts, consolidate, and then you know, go over the halving and then explode towards the upside. The same thing happened over here as well. You know, hit some kind of bottom, explode towards upside, get rid of the shorts, consolidate up here, halving, go towards upside. And right now we are there where we should be. We hit some kind of bottom, you know, accumulate, go up, get out of, get the shorts, you know, closed, consolidate, halving, and then go towards upside. So, you know, 2024, 2025, 2026, give or take. That's when the big, you know, that's when the we are expecting our bull market to start, because it kind of just follows the same kind of pattern all over the place. Anything else in the chat? Anything else you would like to know? I don't think I have anything else to say. I said thing about, you know, Bitcoin. Bitcoin is, you know, the way I see it, you know, price, you know, market is pricing in Bitcoin nicely. I think Bitcoin is doing well, even though it's falling down a little bit here. It's still inside this expanding, you know, a musical instrument, still inside the channel. It still looks like it might actually, you know, break towards upside, so there's a good chance for that. So the big moves are not happening right now, but, you know, it might happen soon, so we're gonna, you know, wait for that. Expectation nice, you know, so don't expect much. Good afternoon. Anything else? Same thing with Algo, hype leading up to the World Cup. Yeah, Algo is also leading up to the World Cup. Ripple IPO replacing Swift might be that. Yes, and Polygon not going to be number 3 spot. Yeah, yesterday I saw that Instagram and Facebook were adding support for Solana for the NFTs, and I think they also had support for Matic. I'm a little bit unsure about that, but guys, when I tell you the NFTs are gonna be big next bull run, NFTs and Metaverse, I mean, that's just my thing. Like Web3, NFTs and Metaverse, that's what I say. I don't see DeFi as being the big runner of the bull run this time. I see NFTs, Metaverse, and Web3. Now the problem with Web3, it's a very broad name. People can't get their head around what the Web3 is. But they understand flashy pictures and, you know, stuff like that. So, you know, NFTs, Metaverse, I think that's gonna be a huge thing. And you can see right now that, you know, Instagram, Facebook adding, you know, support for NFTs. So, you know, your mom and pops and, you know, OnlyFans, you know, sister can buy NFTs. So it's gonna be huge, guys. It's gonna be huge. Big move come in from DXY today. You think DXY is gonna have a big move today? It's already up big time, but you know, whether that's gonna be a big move or not, you can see here it is, you know, rallying towards upside. It had this, you know, move up here, consolidate, move up here, right now consolidate, but it's having a hard time breaking this resistance up here. So we're gonna see. I think it still can climb a little bit. If it climbs a little bit more, Bitcoin might go sideways, you know, hopefully sideways, and hold the position up here. But if it gets rejected up here again, then you know, these were big moves. I mean, it holds up better than it holds down. Downs are just, you know, weeks. Up here is, you know, a little bit unsure. But I'm gonna wait until we actually have some kind of breakout, because right now we don't have anything. Anyways, guys, that's it for today. I don't have anything more to talk about. I think Bitcoin is holding up nicely in this channel. I am bullish overall. I'm not very bearish. I know it either breaks up or crashes down. Yeah, but we wanna wait until these big moves happen, because right now just in trading range. And Tila, I will get a VG board and try to get some future information on Bitcoin from the spirits, because we gotta know. Gort, where is my million? Huh? Where is my million? Million or the apology? Okay, in the chat right now. You tell me, million or the apology? I think Bitcoin is doing fine, guys. I think we're gonna be fine. And stuff is gonna move towards upside. I'm not very much bearish right now. If I'm gonna get bearish, I'm gonna get bearish at certain levels down here again. I got very bearish over here. We did a week down as well. You know, there was, you know, meeting up here. We managed to stay up here. You know, Bitcoin managed to hold. But my most bearish phase, 1 million in what currency? Be clear, man. I only take Dogecoin. So the only time I was actually very bearish in this phase up here, I bought, start buying up here. This move towards upside was nice. This move down, no problem whatsoever, because nothing goes in straight line up. Everything was nice down here. I was kind of starting getting a little bit scared, because I was reading a little bit, but there was a lot of bullish moves. And then we went up here, and we started getting really nicely. But when we fell down here, I got extremely bearish. I got extremely bearish. I don't know if you remember, but I was like, I think I want to sell everything. Like, so this is my worst moment up here, right up here. That was my worst moment. And I almost capitulated over here. I almost capitulated. So that's a good thing that I didn't do that. And we held, support down here. Right now we're up there. So unless we go back down again, I don't think I will. Of course, I remember that. So unless we go back down again, I'm not getting to any kind of here. I'm really relaxed right now. It's good. It's good place to be at. It's good place to be at. And even if we start going down, like there are certain levels that needs to be broken. There are certain levels that needs to be broken, and we are not even close to that. So it's all good. It's all good. And right now you can see also that the mass. I don't know if you remember down here. There was mass, FUD, mass bearishness, mass panic in the crypto. We're gonna go down to 12K. Definitely down to 12K, 10K, 15K. Oh, we gotta go and hit this level. Now, we still might do that, but I don't think it's gonna happen right now. Like over here, we pumped up here, we can still go down, but first some levels needs to be broken, some bad stuff needs to happen. And right now, I mean, I'm gonna have a good day today. That's what I'm saying. Today is gonna be a good day. Even if you dump down, like, how much can we dump down today? Even if you dump down something like, 5% down, I won't be caring too much about it. So there's that. 1 million Zimbabwe dollars. I'll take 1 million everything, man. I take 1 million everything. Okay, guys, that's what I got for you today. Have a nice day. I'm gonna go and do some other stuff. And enjoy the day, guys. Don't stop drawing. I can still see some of the chart. Yeah, so yeah, I think it's okay. I think it's okay. I think the optimism is coming back. I know the Fed was very hawkish and very, what you gonna say, very bearish, and the markets right now having bad outlook towards the up, towards stuff. But nothing. The fact that we held the channel up here, the fact that we had the channel after these bad news, it's gotta tell you something. Guys, enjoy. Are we gonna listen to some kind of ending song on the stream? Yeah, sure, why not? Let's see up here. We're gonna put solar on our radar, and we're gonna end with that, guys. We're gonna end with that. We're gonna end with solar. There we go. Enjoy the day, guys. Go do something you like today. Today, let it be okay. Today I'm gonna do something I like. I'm gonna see you around. Join KuCoin while you can. You don't have a lot of time to get gems, guys. Bye bye.